So it's day 18, and we just left the NOC. Had this really nice guy named Tom spend a lot of time with me, help me pick out some new shoes. Got some Brooks Cascadas or something like that. So hopefully those will do me well. Feeling good so far. And now we're going 5.9 miles straight uphill, 1 mile downhill to the next shelter. Bye. Oh, and I was able to mail my La Sportivas, my shoes I started with, back to REI. And I should be getting a full reimbursement for that. Hopefully. Should be freaking awesome. Woo-hoo! On top of some mountain or another. I'm sure this is normally a gorgeous view. Today it's a cloud. Good morning. I think it's day 19. Just biggest update is just on the blister situation. I got new shoes yesterday, and I have the insoles that they came with plus some Superfeed insoles, kind of going back and forth between the two. I was feeling good for the most part yesterday. Obviously still feeling the pain from the blisters that are already there. But then, like a mile towards the end, started to get a hot spot on my arch. Whole new place. And my mood went from pretty good to just down in the dumps. I had to like take a moment to myself once I got to camp and everything, because it's just so frustrating. The only way to figure this stuff out really is through trial and error, and error hurts, and error takes days to recover from, and just freaking tired of it. Taking it slower. The rest of my crew, Stonehenge, North Star, Thumper, and maybe Screaming Eagle, they are all going 15 miles today, and I'm going 9, so I'm losing them, but I can't do it. And, tomorrow is maybe be a 12.8 day, but I might split it up into 2 6-mile days, just depending on how I'm feeling. But everything taped up. It's just disappointing. I'm stoked to be out here. I just want to hike, My legs are feeling so strong. My back doesn't hurt. Nothing else really hurts. It's just my feet can't keep up. And it's beyond frustrating. And if I lose my people too, like that's gonna be they're such a great crowd. We're having so much fun. And I'm sure there's other great people out here too, but I like my people. I don't want to lose them. So wish me luck. Bye. So one of the cool things about starting this early in the year is that you have these views that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see in the spring when the leaves start coming out. Gorgeous. Good morning. It's day 20. Check out what's going on back here. I'm just walking with mountains around me. The sun is kind of out. I'm wearing short sleeves and it is 8:30 in the morning. 8:30. I'm normally freezing. Normally I'm not even out of my sleeping bag. It's so cold at 8:30 in the morning. Pretty optimistic. I'm pretty excited. This is like the earliest I've gotten out of camp in a long time. It was so warm this morning, I was rolling up my sleeping bag before the sun was even up. What? I'm hoping this is a sign for what the weather's going to be like in the Smoky Mountains, which I'll hit after Fontana. The Smokies are like relatively high. I think highest little chunk of mountain on the trail. So the weather's pretty unpredictable and brutal, but we're pretty close to that same elevation since we're right on the edge of them. Like, if I even get one day like this in the Smokies, I'm gonna be excited. Okay, feet are all taped up, feeling good. I'm just excited because it's warm. So hopefully we'll go 12.8 miles to the Fontana shelter, aka the Fontana Hilton, named such because it has a trash can, charging stations, and showers that I think are free. So hopefully I can make it there, meet up with Thumper, Stonehenge, North Star, and Screaming Eagle, be back with my crowd. And if not, if I am hurting, I can divide this into 2 days, 2 6-mile days. Yeah, that's about it. See ya. Bye. Okay, so I'm at Cable Gap Shelter, which is 6 miles from where I stayed last night, and this is most likely where my friends stayed last night. I left at 8:30 and I got here at 10:40, which means that I was doing about a 22-minute mile pace coming here. Normally I'm averaging at like a half an hour a mile on a good day, so I was flying. It was gorgeous weather. I just felt awesome. So I was really bouncing getting here, and I was wondering too. I was like, you know, thinking I might hit this place like an hour later, like at 11:30 or so, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going fast. I might be here at 10:30, and I pretty much was. This was supposed to be my lunch spot. It's kind of early for lunch, so having a snack, let my feet kind of air out a little bit. Anyways, yeah, feeling great. So I don't know how well you can see it through the trees. There's a lake down here, or maybe just a wide river, but that would be probably Fontana Lake, maybe. For the record, I have been keeping my 20-minute mile pace, give or take a little bit, but I took a break 4 miles from the shelter, and I said that I would do those 4 miles in at exactly a 20-minute pace. So I'm like timing myself basically to see if I can get to the shelter in 80 minutes. So yeah, I'm just feeling so good today physically, and my feet finally aren't hurting. Granted, there's like a pound of tape on them, but they finally feel good enough to keep up with my body. So just since I'm hiking alone and got no one to talk to, just figured I'd challenge myself and race the clock. Just gotta keep an eye out for roots so that I don't fall and twist an ankle or something. But yeah, I'll let you know if I hit my time or not. Bye. Okay, so today we are zeroing in Fontana Village, which is just a little tiny resort town. So the actual population of this town is like 7 people, and they just kind of get a summer crowd in the summer by the lake, and us hikers as well. So yesterday my phone died, but I was able to get to the Fontana shelter 4 minutes before the time that I had set for myself, and I calculated my average mile time for the day was I think it was 24-minute miles, and that's including 2 5 to 10 minute breaks. So definitely a really fast day for me personally, faster than I normally hike, and I rolled into the shelter about an hour after the rest of my crew got there, and they had started 6 miles ahead of me. So that was cool. Yesterday, I just felt great yesterday, yeah. And just going through this little town now. We're splitting a room between 5 people, so a little crowded, but saving some money, doing errands like laundry and resupply. They only have they have a general store here, 2 restaurants, and like a pit stop. So pretty limited on where we can get our stuff, and of course they capitalize on that. So while they are very accommodating and they have everything that we need, they're also charging significantly more than what we would get if we were in a town that had more going on. So that's just the way it is. But yeah, that's about the only update for now. Talk to you later. So we got probably 20 hikers in town trying to do laundry. We've got 5 machines out of order, out of order, out of order. This one works, out of order. So 20 hikers in line for 1 machine.